Good evening and welcome to episode 18 of the 3 video game collection. So, very good start to this week's episode. 5 sales on eBay. So, 5 DVDs, probably paid 20 to 25 pence each. Sold all those for about £15 in total. Hopefully get a nice chunk of change after I've taken away postage and fees and anything else that crops up on eBay. So yeah, off to the charity shops now, off to the post office, and hopefully pick up a few bits and bobs. I'll see you shortly. And we are back from the post office. Quickly nipped into the charity shop, picked up quite a lot of stuff. I've kind of put them into little piles. So, like I said, I spent £9 in total. So the first thing I bought was this Nicolas Cage Blu-ray. That was £2. Okay, I have got a little Nicolas Cage collection, so I'm going to stick that to one side and just double check my collection. I think I've got this film already in the box set, but not on its own, and I'm thinking about selling the box set. So I'm going to keep that to one side for this moment in time. If not, I'll get my £2 back easy on eBay, so that's not a problem. The next thing was this. I paid £3 for this. This is the Complete Bow Selector Series 1, 2 and 3 and the Ho 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 Christmas Specials. So nice little box set. A little bit of damage there, but it's not ripped or anything. It's just where the glue's coming away from the cardboard. So CX are selling this for £12, trades in for £6, so that will be getting traded in tomorrow. So double more money on that. So nice easy £6. So that's where we are with those. Then the rest were just DVDs, some for later, some for the collection, and some just to make up the numbers to trade in. There were either four for £1 or 5 for £1, depending on which charity shop I went to. So the first thing I bought was 2 snapper cases. So obviously this is going to go in the snapper case collection. That is going to be kept. And then I picked up another copy of The Bodyguard. However, this one is brand new and sealed. Not really interested in keeping brand new and sealed stuff, because obviously I buy it because I either want to play it or watch it. So I think what I might do is, if I can't remove that sticker, I've tried to give it a little go and I was struggling to get it off. I think I'm probably just going to stick that on eBay as brand new, and they're selling for about £4 or £5 there. So yeah, really happy with that. I like to say it either cost me 20 or 25 pence. Next little pile is stuff for eBay. So I've got a Hellboy. This is brand new and sealed. Sorry, that's the Hellboy, the Golden Army. I think that's the second one. And then I got the first one here, slightly coming away on the seal there, but it is brand new and sealed. So yeah, again for eBay. This one I kind of thought it was worth more than it was, but it is actually Spartacus War of the Damned, the complete final series. Okay, that's on DVD. I think there's about 4 discs in there, 3 or 4 discs. So that sells on eBay for a couple of quid. I thought it might trade it in for a bit, but I think it's more of the original Spartacus series. So we'll see what happens. Probably take that to CX maybe. And then I've got 4 Christmas films here for the Christmas film collection. I'll keep these to one side for now and double check, see if I need these. But I've got the Blizzard. I think I might have this one. I wasn't 100% sure. Then I got Mrs. Santa Claus with Angela Lansbury. She played Murder, She Wrote detective. Never seen that before. Then I got Christmas Town and Battle of the Bulbs, which has got Daniel Stern in, the guy out of Home Alone. So yeah, 4 Christmas films there, which is really good. And then these ones are to be watched / put in the collection. So this one, I've never heard of this before. It's called The Triangle, and it's about the Bermuda Triangle. So I'm not sure if it's like a TV documentary or like an actual series, but it's got like 2 discs with it. It's got like Eric Stoltz in there, and a few other famous actors. So I'm probably going to give this a watch. If it's no good or I don't particularly like it, I will just stick that on eBay. So and then I've got Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, excuse me. So that is brand new and sealed, and I've pretty much got all of the Planet of the Apes now, apart from the newer ones. So when I see them in a charity shop, I'll pick them up. So I've got the complete Planet of the Apes collection. So yep, Kickboxer, really good film. This one and Bloodsport are my favourite. I think I've got Bloodsport, but I've not got the Kickboxer. So yeah, really happy to pick that up. So I'm probably definitely going to watch that. Don't know whether I'm going to keep it or not yet. Probably will do. Poltergeist, really good film. I think this might be the modern one. I'm not actually sure, or it's the older one. I think it's the older one, because it says the 25th anniversary edition, but I weren't sure if they remade it in the year 2000 or it was like the 80s one. So I'll do a bit of research on that, but yeah, I'll either keep that or sell that on. And then I've got another Lego City DVD, so mini movie collection. So I've got quite a few Lego DVDs, not necessarily to keep, but I'm just seem to pick them up, and I'll either bundle them together later on in the year and sell them, or just keep them. I'm a bit of a Lego nerd, so I am interested in Lego, and it's something different Lego wise to collect. And then these ones were just to make up the numbers. These all trade in for like 10 pence, I think. So I've got the Apache, never heard of that one. And then I've got like Scooby-Doo one there, another Scooby-Doo one. Some of these are worth quite a bit, the Scooby-Doo ones. So I just picked these up just because they were nice and clean. The discs were really good, just in case they were one of these. Arthur's Quest, I picked this up because it says Prism Leisure on there, and I weren't sure if it was a rare one. I picked up like one of these film distributor ones before, and it was worth quite a lot of money. I think I paid like £1 for it and ended up selling it for like 12-13 quid. I think it was called the Beastmaster or something like that, and that was like a warrior medieval type looking film, and this one looks similar, so I weren't sure, but it's not really worth that much. So that'll either get sold on eBay or traded in. And then this one, never heard of this before, Bruce Lee film, The Man, The Myth. Yeah, looks quite interesting. I'm not quite sure again if it's like a documentary or a film. So it says the story of the legend on the back, so yeah, I'm not actually sure. I don't know if it's just like clips of Bruce Lee in various films, but we'll see what happens and go from there, really. So yeah, that's all the pickups. Like I said, I'm going to go to CX tomorrow and trade in as much stuff as possible. I've still got some more stuff to one side to look at trading in, so when I get back from there tomorrow, I'll show you what I've traded in and if I've picked anything up. But yeah, not the best pickups so far this week, but again, I've been in this situation before where I've bought not that much or seemed like not that much for quite a lot of money, but then ended up getting my money back plus a lot more, plus adding some stuff to the collection. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. Catch you after I've been to CX. And that's me back from CX. Another parcel there, another DVD we've sold, so nice little £2 cash back into the cash fund. So the cash fund as it stands is £27.50, so really happy with that. CX, so I went in CX, there was nothing really for me to pick up. However, I did trade in 4 items in total and I got £7 back on those, so yeah, really happy with that. Voucher wise, we are £46.10 in credit, so yeah, be able to pick up some bits and bobs. The next couple of episodes are going to be me slowing down a little bit because I've got next week off the games room is an absolute car crash. I want to try and sort that out, get some new furniture, get rid of quite a lot of stuff. So it'll be me selling surplus games, trading them in, adding a few big hitters really to the collection, and just really going from there. So I'll just give you a quick view of the games room before I start, and then the next couple of episodes you'll be able to see the update. I shall catch you in the next one.